But the fact is, in the 1820s and 30s, this town did more and knew more about abolition and fugitive slaves than most communities. May of 1820, a named Joseph Keeler he's from Kentucky, goes to Bedford, Ohio to capture two fugitive slaves. He actually physically captures them and puts them in leg irons and wrist chains and starts to go back to Kentucky. Well, the Cleveland News Leader, which was the newspaper of Cleveland, remember Hudson doesn't have a newspaper at this point, had a huge article about how Mr. Keeler was apprehended by a mob in downtown Hudson on Main Street. This is a Copperhead house. This is Judge Van Humphrey. He was the 3rd district judge in this area. He very much was a Southern sympathist. So he died. David Hudson took several years to really develop how he felt about slavery. He came down on the side of colonizationalists. They believed that the African Americans should be freed and sent back to Africa. He also taught math at Western. He and another professor were very ardent abolitionists. They would lecture their students in college, and if they did not agree with him and his political stance on abolition, they were asked to leave. In the earliest days of Hudson newspapers, our newspaper was a very radical abolitionist newspaper. There were constant letters to the editor, but none of them were signed by a real last name. 3 anti-slavery societies. One met at the college, Western Reserve College. One was a general male anti-slavery society meeting group, and then there was one that was called the Western Reserve Group. People from time to time ask me interesting questions, one of which is about tunnels. If you're hiding somebody in Hudson, Ohio, as far as I know, there were no additional rooms or hidden rooms. People were generally hidden in the house. At Case Barlow Farms, they were hidden in the cornfield and then brought into the barn at night.